back to Let's Make Lemonade, where we as individuals who are dealing with infertility make lemonade out of the lemons that we have been given. My name is Salina. If you are new here, I have infertility and I have been dealing with it for a long time, going on 10 years. We'll just say 10 years. It's really been longer than that. Today is an update on where we are in our IVF cycle. If you have been walking this journey with me, you would know that I did a retrieval back in January of 2019. We did a first transfer in May of 2019. It did not go well. It was unsuccessful. And so now we are here at our second transfer cycle and we are approaching it in just a few days. As I am filming this, it will be in less than 1 week. So I want to update you. For those of you who are waiting on the details, this is it. This morning I went to my doctor's appointment, did the ultrasound, did my blood work. During this cycle, there was a follicle that was growing on my right ovary, which is new. That has never happened before. And so my doctor put me on Cetrotide for 3 days. I did that. And on the ultrasound this morning, we saw that it worked beautifully and the follicle is no more. Actually, it made it shrink and we are good to go. So we have the green light. If you're new here, I did an ERA biopsy test, which should help us with this next transfer. I did a video on that, so you can check that out to learn more about that if you're interested. So we are going to use that protocol in this transfer. I needed 1 extra day of progesterone. So I'm going to take it 6 days instead of 5 days like I did the first transfer. So actually, I start tonight. I start like in 30 minutes. So now I have been given a specific time at 7:30 p.m. to do our progesterone and oil shots. The nurse said give it an hour or two plus or minus. So, don't stress out if it's not at 7:30, but that's what I'm going to put on my alarm at 7:30 every evening. And so that's what we will do. So we will do that for 6 days. On the 7th day, we will transfer and we will see how much of a difference that makes. I have never had an embryo implant or have never been pregnant. And so getting that test done is great for people who have never been pregnant before. I'm on Medrol, which is also known as methylprednisolone or something like that. I am also on doxycycline, and that is an antibiotic. So I will be taking that in a couple of days, actually in 2 days. This transfer cycle has been very different. If you have been walking on this journey with me for a while, you would know. You can walk with me also on Instagram. That is where I post daily stories all the time. So if you want more up-to-date information, you can find me there. So if you have been a friend for a while now, it's just like I can just tell my countenance, my disposition has been pretty different. The first time, I think it's so natural to be so super excited going into a transfer, hoping for the best, hoping that it works out, and I did that. And it didn't work. And so I was shattered just like anyone else who would be in this situation. So I'm just in a different place. I am more at peace. I've been praying a lot about it. I've just been super just surrendering it to the Lord. And because at the end of the day, I'm not in control over it. It's gonna work out the way that it's supposed to work out. And I know it will work out. It's just a matter of when. So Mondo and I are very much at peace during the cycle as we are approaching. And honestly, if you saw my last video, you would have saw that I have really put this transfer date out of my mind. So much so that in my last appointment, it's like, oh,
you might be transferring next week.
I was just like, next week? I've just been putting it out of my mind so much that it really just didn't hit me. And so now it's Friday and it's like, hey, you're gonna transfer on Thursday. And I'm like, wow, this is happening so fast. And so because of that, I'm not consumed with it. I'm not thinking about it every single day. I mean, I'm praying about it, but I'm just not obsessing about it like I was before. And that has really helped me to just be more at peace about things and give it to the Lord and just believe that everything is going to work out in due time. And I think for me, that's the biggest thing. Like, before it was, what if I'm not a mom? What if I can't get pregnant? What if? And I started changing my mindset to No, it's going to happen. And whenever I would think about the what ifs, I'm like, I'm just gonna stop. I'm just gonna stop because it's not helping me and it's not healthy. And like I said before, it'll just spiral you into negative thinking. And I'm really trying my best to protect myself from that. So I'm hoping to get away after the transfer. I want Mondo and I to get away a little bit just so that I can get my mind off of it, enjoy life, and try to make the 2-week wait not be so miserable. Last time I stayed at home all day. That's all I was thinking, and I said I wouldn't symptom spot, but I did, and that I wouldn't be on Google, but I did. And so I just need to be busy. I need to be busy. I need the 2 weeks to go faster this go around, and so I know that I just need to be busy. So that is my goal. You know me, I will keep you updated on all of it. Thank you so much to all of you who just your support and your comments, your beautiful comments that you're praying for me and that we're in your thoughts. I truly appreciate that. And for all of you lovely ladies who you know who you are, who we have gone through the last cycle together before, and I'm just thinking about you. I'm thinking about you for those of you that it didn't work out. We are going to be moms. I really believe that. I believe that we are going to be moms one way or another. Just know that in your heart that you will be, and think positively, and where there's a will, there's a way. It will happen. That's it for now. I'm trying really hard to keep these videos short, per my producer, my director, Mondo. So there you go. That is all of the details of today's appointment. I will record the transfer day just like I did last time. So I will bring you along as much as possible, and there you go. Until next video, see you then.